Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome to episode 26 of Stellaris as the Chinor Stellar Union. I am now using the new microphone, so hopefully we're not going to be getting any more of those robotic chirpy sounds on my voice on this commentary. Although I have recorded a few Warhammer videos in between, everything seems to be working absolutely fine now. There is a new patch that is coming out for Stellaris. It's not due for, I don't know, I think it's a week or two it is due. Version 1.1, and that promises to fix quite a few of the AI issues, to make sectors a little bit more useful, and to make the AI react slightly better to the end game disasters. But we don't have that yet, so I'm going to try and remember what I was actually doing, because honestly I can't right now. We are at both the energy credits and the minerals cap. So, oh, that was right, we were uplifting the citizens of Earth. Want to try and get them to a point where they can be a vassal. It's still just classed as Sol 3, but we can go and have a look on the surface, and we can see that it is populated by humans. And they're actually xenophobes, which is weird, because the humans in the that you can play as are actually what's the opposite one to xenophiles? So a little bit strange, but we'll see what happens there. So, we were not at war with anybody. I really should have watched my previous video now to remember what I was doing. We were just basically expanding. Let's go ahead and unpause and just let time tick on while I try and reacquaint myself with everything. I am at the cap as far as number of planets go. Now, I was thinking about the potential of attacking somebody, wasn't I? I did go into somebody's space. Was it these guys? Was it the combined Rixie planets? I think I was having a look at them and considering going to beat them up at some point. Seems to be what I was doing. We are sending the fleet around to kill stuff. The fleet is on sort of auto attack, so we shouldn't have to worry about that too much. All of our civilian ships seem to be doing something. We've got one army. We've got a couple of observation posts, although the one at Sol won't be there forever. And we've got science vessels going around and getting work done. We're cleaning up in this sort of area of the galaxy. So the question is, do I actually want to come over here and attack these guys? Possibly. One thing they are changing in version 1.1 is they're actually changing the way war score works. At the moment, you can vassalize any nation for 60% war score. Doesn't matter whether they have a single planet or whether they have a huge empire, it's still only 60% to vassalize them. And they're going to change that, so if I am going to take these guys out and try and vassalize them, maybe I want to do that before they make that patch change. So we'll certainly have to give that some consideration. Fusion missiles have been researched, so what can we get here? We probably do want to get the rank 6 spaceport, because at least then we'll also get an extra 2,000 mineral storage capacity. That could certainly be useful. Or we can get this one very, very quickly. It's only 3,000 research. Do we have a scientist who has the industry research specialization? We do not, so we'll leave it at that. Hopefully that won't take too long. And we are finishing surveys. What have you done? Where are you surveying? Oh, you're all the way up here, are you still? Well, that's fine. We still have a few planets and systems for you to survey up, so let's go and survey that one. Hopefully there's no space nasties up there. Are you guys still fighting? Yes, you are. It shouldn't take you very long, really. Bring the fleet back. At least we can have the fleet out and it's not costing us a huge amount of money.
Situation log updated.
So we might have to bring those guys back. And we will probably go and just have a look at some of these other planets. I think that one's clear. Let's go and move you up to this one to make sure all these systems are clear from nasties. We've got one up here that we will go and get. Now, I did actually go in and check these guys out, and I can't remember what they had now. So let's just go ahead and take the Karsten, because you're currently assisting research. Let's just go and have a quick look at their home planet while we still have civilian access. We can go and see what their unit type is, because I've completely forgotten. You guys here don't have anything sort of constructed on your planet. Where's our construction ship and what is it doing? You are doing all this. Right, yeah, you can finish there and then we'll move you up to go and build everything there that you need to do. That seems reasonable. Not that we really need the energy credits, but that's fine. We have inactive buildings, which is this one. Well, that's fine. It's down there. Population is growing, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade to a planetary administration. We might as well do these where we can. We don't really need to get more minerals. We've got plenty of those. Everything looks about as good as it could be. Gain some levels up. And where are you guys now? Have you arrived in a safe place? Yep, let's get you over to there then. Start clearing these up. We might have to do some upgrades soon. Have you arrived already? That was quick. Right, so where is your fleet, if indeed you have a fleet? Because you've not got any ships around here. That's unusual. So where is your fleet? You are still equivalent to us. You're equivalent in fleet power, so you do have a fleet somewhere. We just don't know where that fleet is. We'll have a little bit of a look around your system just to see if we can find it. And then I think, yep, you're going to engage there. Mining drones, that'll be easy enough for you. Then we'll probably bring you home. Don't have an awful lot of sensor range on the Karsten, so it's a little bit difficult to find out exactly where their fleet is. Ah, there's a fleet there. Here we go. We just want to be able to see what they've got. Oh. This is unfortunate. What's happened here? Our advisors on Sol 3 are having trouble working on the local inhabitants in their mission to bring them up to a higher level of technology. Many of the humans refuse to have anything to do with us, and even those among them that are most eager to learn look upon our scientists with suspicion and disgust. The xenophobia has unfortunately upset our timetables. Teaching the humans will take longer than expected. Fair enough. So, let's have a look. There is their fleet. And all I wanted to do was have a quick look and see what they've got. Their corvettes, more importantly. So, they're using some low-end shields with no armour on the corvettes. They're using laser weaponry and a little bit of ballistics, well, explosives. So, mainly we want to be running good shields, and we also want maybe a little bit of point defence. Now, they are running quite a lot of armour on their battleships. I don't know where they got these battleships from. But yeah, they're running armour on their battleships, and most of their weaponry, though, is still lasers. So if we're running good shields, we should be relatively okay. At least now we know. You guys are still dealing with that. So now we know what they're running. Let's get Karsten back over here. We should probably upgrade it as well. I think it's probably due an upgrade. We've also probably upgraded our ships slightly as well. What have we got here? Colony ship, science ship, transport ship. They're now sort of done by size. It's a slightly more realistic order to them. So you've got small fusion missiles on there as well. They didn't appear to have a lot of point defence. Our corvettes don't have a lot of shielding. Our destroyers and cruisers do have a fair amount of shielding on them, which should be good. But we definitely need to get a few battleships. We are still below our naval capacity, but we can deal with that. So there is a hostile fleet over there. We'll probably recall back after we've dealt with that one. We have got a few other systems that we do need to clear out. If that construction ship could hurry up and finish, it would be nice. You do want to upgrade. Let's get you upgraded while you're there then. And everything else is going fairly well. We've got a few more planets within our borders that we could go and build some research stations and things on. Might definitely be worth getting some research stations built here in Rothir. You guys seem like your borders have shrank a little bit. How did that happen? We could also try and annex these guys completely if we wanted to. But I think we might wait until we've taken out the Rixie guys. That might be a slightly better way of doing things. Right, that's just because there's debris. The Karsten has arrived back. There's no upgrade available for you, so let's get you back to assisting research. Where is the planet? I never spot these icons, it's there, so you should be assisting research. Maybe it's time to get another construction ship. We are working it quite hard, although it is almost finished what it's doing. Yeah, there we go. So the CUS Glenn, you are going to go up here and build a research station. Mining station,
Ships
research
upgraded.
station,
Construction complete.
and more research stations there. That's probably enough for you to do for a while. You guys, have you finished blowing stuff up? Looks like you have, so let's get you home. That's quite a journey, actually. But we'll get you home, get you repaired, get you upgraded. Probably take a little while. And we definitely want to try and get battleships. How's our tech going? Let's just go up in speed to fast right now. So hopefully once we've done with this advanced mineral processing, we'll be able to go and get the... it does take such a long time though, 25 months to get that. I don't know how these guys have battleships. They must have really beelined that technology. Either that or they did some sort of event that allowed them to get them more quickly. I mean, battleships are quite worrying. That said, though, we do actually have our a lot of corvettes, and corvettes can easily swarm battleships, which is the good thing about them.
Survey complete.
The Githian has finished surveying that system, so let's go and research both of these projects. Any decent planets here? We've got an arid world. That's not bad. Oh, it's quite small, though. It's not brilliant. We shall carry on. Carry on with the exploring and the research. Now then, what else have we got? How is Earth doing? Considering we had that 20% setback, it's not all that far away. We're already at 84%.
Construction complete.
How long is our non-aggression pact with you? I assume we have one. Yeah, non-aggression pledge. Deal ends on... I know this is another thing that they're going to change in version 1.1. They're going to make these things easier to sort of read and understand. Monthly minerals exchange, civilian access, but we don't care about any of that. And another thing that they are changing in version 1.1 is making it easier to get open borders with people, which is nice. So 2304. So we do have another sort of 5 years to wait before we can do that. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. And you're getting work done up here. So let's go and survey this system. Some physics and society research, okay. Hopefully there's no nasties up here to deal with. And most of this area does seem pretty cleared out. I say just as we run into a hostile fleet. Crystalline entities as well. So is there somebody else, somewhere else that we can go? We can't get into that space. We could potentially head up here to some of these planets. There's a lot of system up here actually that hasn't been explored by us. So maybe we want to do that. So let us grab... Are you guys home already? Wow, you are. Let's go and repair the fleet. You got home a lot more quickly than I expected you to. And we want the Shadowhawk. What are you doing?
Debris analyzed.
Are you not sorted yet? No, still waiting on you. Okay, in that case then, the Githian has finished whatever it was doing before. We've got several jobs for you to do. You can... Where's the closest one? Go and do that one. Survey the system and get the debris. Shadowhawk, you are going to... Where are you going? And how long is it going to take you to get there? See if you can get up there. That's quite a long way around to get there, but what can you do? These two fleets I would like to merge. And 54 ships being upgraded. Might take some time, but I think it needs doing. So let's go for it. Lucas has gained a level. Skill 5 now. What have we got here? Printing press. The pre-industrial civilization of Belloris has finished construction of several printing presses. These machines have enabled them to produce written material in great quantities, resulting in a primitive form of mass communication. A few leading figures within their society have done their best to stifle this innovation, but their efforts have thus far been for naught. New ideas are rapidly spreading across the planet with profound societal effects. Okay, not sure that that's directly affecting us right at this moment, but good nonetheless. How long are these upgrades going to take? Like 3 years almost. Well, at least it should be done just about in time for the non-aggression pact to end. I don't think we'll be getting that back. I don't think... Do they have any allies? That's also another good point. No, they don't have any allies. They are still independent, so maybe we can deal with them. They've got 9 planets. I said we are equivalent, but we might be able to deal with them if we are really lucky. Still got some buildings that aren't being worked, like this one up here. We can go ahead and upgrade this science building, so we certainly should. I don't think we're going to go for the physics lab. I think we're actually going to go for the... Sorry, we're not going to go for the engineering facility. We're getting a little bit behind on physics, so let's go for that one right there. We could probably... Is that your planetary administration? Yeah, let's upgrade that to a planetary capital. We could actually upgrade this to the Empire Capital Complex. And that will give us something. Actually gives us more influence. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That's a war being declared between the Benthel Stellar Conglomerate and the Quivarian Star Dominion. Again, not really my problem. Also relatively certain that I heard something about them actually adding some sort of diplomatic map mode, so you could see who was allied to each other and who was at war with each other and things like that. That's certainly something that's needed. So there we have it, enlightenment completed. The thousands of scientists and advisors we sent to Sol 3 have finally completed the arduous task of bringing the local civilization up to an early space age level of technology. Under their new unified government, the aliens now style themselves as the United Human Systems and have agreed to become our vassals. Our observation post above their homeworld has been dismantled as per the conditions of our treaty with them. This is a great day. So you can see this is like 2 different colours now, because this is, it's our system, it's our territory. If we go into the system, we actually have a frontier outpost here, but at the same time, this also belongs to Earth as well. Now, what we could do if we wanted to is go and get rid of that frontier outpost and give the stuff from this planet to Earth, which I think I might actually do. And we'll let them go off and expand. So this military outpost here, not military outpost, this frontier outpost, we're going to go ahead and disband that. So that should now switch over to being their space completely. Yep, there we go. Now, we can still build in their space. We've completed a research here. We've increased our naval capacity. So what do we want to grab now? Get even more naval capacity if we wanted to. Let's go and get that. No, let's clear the glacier tile blockers. That'll be useful. Now, what we can do now is we'll find that there's some planets, like, for example, that's an arid world. And there's also a continental world there. Now, the arid world... This is the arid world. It's very, very small and crappy. The continental world is lush. It's really, really nice. The problem is we can't settle that because we don't like continental worlds. However, humies do. So what we could do is they actually get a free spaceport, which is nice. We can't build directly on their spaceport, unfortunately, like we could if they were a sector. But I'm sure there used to be a way you could... Oh god, they're evangelizing zealots. They're militaristic, xenophobe spiritualists. Could it get any worse? They're also disloyal, which is not great. That's fine. They might, we might end up with some population spread between them. In fact, can we do that? Let's go and offer a trade deal. And we want, oh, they don't allow free pop migration access. Which kind of makes sense. Let's go and do that. That'll be fine. Just trying to get some of the population mixed up. Hopefully we can get some human colonists and be able to spread to other planets. They are disloyal, so we do need to be careful with them. Trade offer, they have accepted. Brilliant. So there might be some more stuff down here that we can grab. There isn't really an awful lot. Why do we even have this frontier outpost? Did we just get that frontier outpost to... Probably to get that system there, wasn't it? We were hoping it would spread to some of these. There isn't out there. That arid world is far too small. It's a little bit useless. Ships are not doing anything. You probably ran into hostiles. Yes, you did. That's unfortunate. Can you get up to here safely? Possibly. And the Githian, you are going to research both of these projects. And let us continue. We're still getting those upgrades done. That is all good. So I'm not too sure what I want to do with the humans. Like I said, they are disloyal, which is a little bit unfortunate. But they can and will go off and colonise on their own. It's quite possible they may come down here and colonise. Nation of Stellaris vassalized the Quavian League. Okay, fair enough. So, do I want to grab one of these systems up here? And potentially grab some of the resources from them. We're not desperate for these resources, so there's probably not a lot of point in doing it. I wouldn't mind grabbing, like, one here, actually. Grabbing ourselves a source of Berithian stone.
Debris analyzed.
As well as some decent stuff. We've also got some of that Engos vapor over here. That might be a nice system to grab there, actually. If we grab there, we can probably grab both of those. But we will need our construction ship, which is currently busy working in Rothir. We'll bring you back later. You're going to go over to here. And you can't build an observation post because we don't have enough influence. Okay, who has died? It was a random scientist. We need a scientist, a new scientist. And you will be perfect because you are an expert in industry. So let's get you. And we have discovered a fleet. Okay, lots of nasty stuff up here, which we'll probably want to go and deal with at some point. Now, we can't get to any of those other systems without passing through that system, which makes life a little bit difficult. So we'll definitely have to think about sending the fleet up there once they have finished upgrading. As soon as we get enough influence, we might go and build that other station. This is the problem. I've not followed my own advice, and I've taken my entire fleet and tried to get them all to upgrade together in one spot. And because of that, it's taking absolutely ages for it to finish. We've unlocked the barrier point defense. So what do we want to grab here? Unlock disruptors. The Satramine atmospheric dispenser, which is minus 15% growth time and also reveals a resource on the map. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. 40 months should be relatively quick. It is particles. We do have a particle physicist somewhere around. It says you're busy leading physics research. Are you? Really? Am I looking at the right screen? Alright, you are the particle physicist. We need someone who is good at materials. And we've got the guy commanding the Githian. You're going to do that one. Nope, you won't do it. Where's the Githian? You're on a research mission, are you? Right, you're no longer on a research mission. That is good. Let's swap you with the particle physicist guy. And then we can go and put you in. And there we go. Now that'll be a lot quicker. We've finished that research. And the Githian, you can go out and get some more experience. If we send you down here, we'll go and... We don't want to survey that system first, actually. We want to go and... let's go and unpause. It does have a little bit of a strop sometimes. Research project, survey system. There we go. That's a few orders queued up there. There's more research done. Brilliant. So now we've got the Mineral Silo 3, so we go up to 17k now. And I think what we need to do... Look, the option to get level 4 spaceports has disappeared now. I should have taken that one when I had the chance. Antimatter missiles, railguns... let's go for the engineering facility just because we've already got someone here who's an expert in industry, so that will complete more quickly than any of the others. But I think that that is a good point to end the video, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Stellaris. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.